Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Dan Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Bang, bang, boomerang.
Power Book 2 Ghosts. Yeah, man. This episode was called Good versus Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
By the way, just we messed up last week.
Yes.
We didn't know it was back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Starz for not sending me an email saying Power is back.
They sent me an email and I ignored it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you thought they just wanted you to subscribe
They
again?
wanted me to subscribe for that low deal for 6 months. And it's just like, back up.
Y'all only back for 5 weeks. Why am I going to get 6
Exactly.
months?
Just need me a month.
Well, anyway, Good versus Evil, man. I guess we could start with Carrie teaching the class. You know, we see Tariq, we see Lauren.
Yes.
I can't remember the other girl's name, man. I really like her character, even though she's not in it for much. I know she has one of those super ghetto-fied names, though.
Oh, yes, right.
But either way, it starts off in the class with a conversation about good versus evil.
Yeah.
And, you know, Tariq always makes these facial expressions kind of like, well, you don't really, like, you can see his mind changing about things as it's happening.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
He's reflecting.
absolutely. And then, so we have a moment at some point in the episode where Tariq and Lauren are chilling in a room together, and her boyfriend pops up.
Yeah.
Which also happened in the next episode. But how are you guys feeling about the boyfriend, at least at this point?
Honestly, I don't care.
Or that's the situation with Lauren also, you're like, whatever.
He's in the way. He's just like, what are you doing? And like, it's just an annoyance, really.
The way he just popped up from around the corner.
Yeah, it's
Always around the corner, man.
It's filler, man. I really don't care.
Yeah, he got weak energy. You know
Yes.
what I mean? He's in the way.
So I guess we can go ahead and skip over to Diana and Drew getting scolded by their mother, getting sent to
As
pack
typical.
up the product,
Yes.
and Drew just could not avoid the damn booty call. Like he just
Oh, yeah.
couldn't hold back.
He wasn't having it. He didn't want to be there. He's just like, yo.
Just the way he just kept looking over at the phone, like.
Well, I was kind of bothered by that. If you go take the phones, take them with you upstairs. Don't just set them right
Yeah.
there.
My question was like, if you're gonna set him away, do you got a camera watching that spot?
Initially, I thought it was gonna be like a test. Like
I thought it
waiting on
was.
the other side. Like I told you not to go nowhere. You know, I thought it was gonna be something like that, but nah.
Maybe it's just a respect thing, right? Something they've been doing since they were kids
True,
out of respect.
true. I
you
can
know?
see that. I can see that.
So they have to mentally say no. But I guess the booty call was too strong for your man. So
Yeah.
you got to get up out of there.
So while this is happening, at the same time, we saw Kane go to the house to check on Tariq because he thinks Tariq is smashing his sister.
Yes.
So he goes up there. I guess I don't know what he was about to do, but he runs
to
in.
check 'em.
He runs into Braden and Braden's brother. Do we know Braden's brother's name?
Trace.
Trace.
Boo.
And he takes them. He takes them on a stroll to the project.
On the ride along.
Yeah, to the
Yeah,
hood.
straight up ride along. Drops him off
Good,
in
good,
a
boy.
real rough side, and then Braden is just straight chilling where he was
Well,
dropped off at.
Yeah.
I just want to say, shout out to Braden for trying to put his brother in check. Whole time he's just like, yo, Trey, shut the fuck up and get out the car.
Very convincing.
Like, I felt it because Braden's just like, yo, you don't know what we in. I'm trying to help you out right now. Get your ass out the car. Don't ask questions. Or you about to get shot right here.
Is it
Yo.
just me, or do you love the way he knocked over all the chess pieces?
I loved it.
Oh, that was clean.
That was clean. He really followed, the guidelines that Tariq set and everything.
What if he
I thought it was
missed?
smart. If he missed, it
Yeah,
would have been
womp,
just, falling
Yeah.
on the floor, But yeah.
I'm just liking how he turned into a whole gangster in one season. But I'm convinced.
Well, listen, they had some developments prior to,
Okay.
on the school that they used to go to. So he has a hint of the life.
Yeah.
But I think now, I think he's always been there. He's just needed the push. And I
Yeah.
think this was that push to see if he can actually be about that life.
And you can see he got a little addicted to the rush. I got a vibe that he's really getting into this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Being from a privileged lifestyle, and then now you connected to the streets.
I mean, he said, I made
Right.
that. He was like, I went out there and got that, Not my parents, me.
Yeah, fuck good credit when you got street cred. You know?
just real quick, you're tripping if you feel that
You
way.
real tripping.
So how did you feel about your boy saxophone sax and McLean, their whole plan to get Tasha off, but indict Tariq at this current moment. The first discussion they have in the room. Method Man walks in there in a clean top of the line outfit. He's like, you just mad because you can't pull this off.
I like what he said though when he brought the witnesses, and he was just like, "Oh, that's nice. I got this, and it's more pictures or more clarity or whatever you said." But this whole thing though, Sax is always at a disadvantage to me. I don't know if that's just because of how I feel about the character, but Davis, I feel like, has an agenda that even we as viewers don't know about. I feel like, yeah, he's making this kind of move with Sax and everything like that, but at the same time, Davis is playing ahead of the game.
Yeah.
He's playing so many steps ahead. And that's what I like about Davis' character. Because I feel like there has something yet to be revealed about Davis that we don't know yet. And I think he's keeping on the really low really, really good.
Yeah, I love how his character is like developing. Like just the exchange between him and Saxophone Sax is just amazing. And now I feel like he's getting more depth. Because in the beginning it was like, okay, now he gets the sex scene. Like, what are you trying to do with this character? Yeah. But now he's starting to see the wheels are turning for him. I think he's trying to find an opportunity with Tariq. Yeah. But he's still trying to figure it out.
So how did you guys feel when you guys saw 2-Bit?
Bruh, I was just like, oh, snaps, yo. I don't know what it is about 2-Bit. It's just something really refreshing to see in the light of this show.
Yeah.
I guess it's because his character and how he hasn't changed one bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
So it was real refreshing to see 2-Bit. I like that.
Yeah, he got like small town energy. He got like small town energy. Like, I love his, like, how connected he is to the streets.
Yeah.
Like, even when he was slamming on the table, like, I ain't no snitch, right? Just all
and
that
how
energy.
Davis came back
this ain't about snitching, my brother.
Yo, I thought that was so convincing, and I know a few 2-Bits like growing up, and I'm like, yo, they will respond that same exact way. Like, what you mean? Just so like always on 10.
Yeah,
like, I just love that energy.
Disrespected by the thought of somebody even asking me to talk about something on the stand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the whole way they introduced 2-Bit and the whole cross-examination. I love Tasha's facial expressions as she's putting it together. Like, hold on, something ain't right.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something ain't right, Davis. Y'all said y'all wasn't gonna bring up his name in here.
Yeah, and then when they dropped Tariq's name, I think that she was just like, all right, who am I supposed to really trust? I think she's really questioning Davis for good reason. You like I said, he's thinking ahead of everybody. So I think it's real calm and calculated for her to collect that.
Yeah, she's picking up on it.
Mm-hmm. So we see Tariq get back to the apartment, and what's her name?
Oh man.
I can't remember Braden's girlfriend's name.
Goodness, it was just in my head too.
I can't remember neither.
You know her.
Sax niece. There we go. I don't know. We'll find it out, huh?
Riley.
Okay. There you go.
You could have said that out loud. Riley. She comes to the room. Tariq gets in there for the first time. He's arguing with her about like, what the hell are you doing here?
Man.
And then he sees the chess pieces knocked over, and you see in his head like he had it. He just flipped on the ghost. He flipped on the spook right at that moment. Like, hold on, think this out. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do? You still got to stay calm because Riley's right here. You don't know her. You don't trust her. Just watching that whole moment, and then just seeing the way he played it cool, played chess with her for a little bit.
I did not like that.
Oh, really?
I mean, I just don't like Riley, but
you're telling me all of a sudden we don't know nothing about our character, granted.
Yeah.
But we're having a chess match. I mean, I get it from the terms of the show. Everything's based around chess, but that was kind of corny to me to have a chess match like that. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I thought it was a little corny too. I'm like, y'all's gonna be playing chess after all the pieces got knocked down. Isn't that danger?
She put it back together.
She did. But in Tariq's mind, I'm just like,
Tariq should know.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I need to go find my boy.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing he can do. Obviously, I mean, Diana comes by. She thinks Lauren's in the room. At this point, I was mad at Tariq. I'm just like, why don't you just tell her, like, look, this is crazy girl. I mean, I understand why he didn't.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want her to tell Monet. But it's just like, yo, the dude I work with's girlfriend is here, and I can't have him seeing you because I don't want him knowing anything about who I associate with.
I think Tariq is still playing it safe with Diana.
I think so too.
I think, he doesn't want to let her all the way in. And at that moment, he just wanted to just deal with one situation and just not worry about anything else. I get the angle for him and Riley, they're trying to pit because they're both kind of moving in the shadows.
Yeah.
So I get that angle of the chess match. It's just like, we both working on both sides, but it just wasn't executed greatly to me.
What I was thinking was like, I mean, Tariq knows it had to be somebody. So since all the pieces were off the board, he doesn't know if it could be her trying to set them up or lure them out. So
no, I don't think that. I mean, you talking about Riley?
No, not Riley.
No, Diana.
Diane, because he didn't know.
I think he's just.
But the only person he told about doing that to was Braden. He was the only person in the room when he.
He was just saying that's why Tariq was alienating her.
Like his response.
His response to her not.
He did say in the new episode he didn't know if Monet was testing him.
Yeah. So I think he had those instincts at that moment, just like, I ain't gonna tell you nothing right now. You already know about how I'm dealing the drugs and everything like that.
Which she found out on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I think it was just like, you go keep to the side right quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so eventually we get to a point where, Kane goes back, picks Braden up. Braden's getting that guap.
Oh, yeah. Moolah.
And then Trace is over there getting his ass whooped. So Braden helps him out. Then they get pulled over by Ramirez.
Yeah.
Ramirez lets them go.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, man, Braden looked like he had the time of his life.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But, Ramirez had to tell Monet about Kane. And then we get to, I want to say, the most tense part of the episode when you agree.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
Oh, actually, I'm speeding. Drew found out about how the drugs were getting moved around because
and then let Diana know.
Yeah, because his boy toy basically ordered some.
Yeah.
He saw it come in, called Diana. Diana pretty much put the whole thing together in her head, and was like, "Look, I'm telling Monet."
Yep.
But. So we're in the house, and I don't know if y'all guys feel the same, but Mary J's acting, she has been killing this show.
Oh, yeah.
Her face expression when she started confronting Kane, like, it was 100% believable that Mary was like the damn queen pin of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Not even just that, but just the mother. Like, I feel like her one trusted soldier, she was just like, I come to you at that, my son, but you're my most trusted ally in a sense. And when you trying to talk to me like that, you feel a little offended. Like, don't be talking to me like that. So I kind of felt that in that scene, the command and presence of that whole exchange.
I felt Woody, though. Kane. I guess he's seeing his role is starting to shift.
True that.
And for him, he's frustrated. He doesn't know how else to express it because she keeps tucking him away.
Yeah.
His mind, he wants to be like his dad.
Yeah.
But Monet will never let him get to that. And
she knows that he's not mentally the person for that role. Mm-hmm. Like she said, Drew, like she had this conversation with him a couple episodes about like how she sent Drew in there because she knows Drew's not just gonna pull out and kill somebody just because of something they said that they don't like.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be a strategist in this game. You can't be running around here all hot, bringing attention to yourself.
Yeah. But I wonder if that's like the fact that he doesn't have his dad around, being that to help teach him that. And I feel like that's what Ramirez was getting at. But
he feels like it's Tariq because everything was fine until Tariq came on the scene.
Yeah. It's like he's losing his mom to Tariq in some regard.
You don't remember the look on his face when he was like, which one of my kids can I trust? And then she's like, me.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga. like that type of moment for somebody like Kane is not gonna be taken.
Man.
Yeah.
Because remember, she told everybody else to leave, and he's just like, but
yeah,
he's
him.
Hurting. Yeah, he's hurting.
He's not even family.
But I think all that rage built up when he retaliated and hit her, and he was just like, shit. That look that he gave her, and the look that she gave him. And he tried to reach out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You saw the pain, like.
You thought they was a real family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they killed that scene because I really felt it. And, like, that was the first time you see, like, a hint of Monet being, like, kind of scared.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And you don't ever see that. She always has a serious face on, but right there, she was just like, I can't believe you just did that.
And then especially when she slapped that hand away,
Mm-hmm.
like she didn't try to hurry up and get up. She slapped the hand away and just looked at him.
Yeah.
You know, at that moment, he had the power.
Yeah.
You know, and that was just a.
So they wanted to see his dad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming, y'all.
Me neither.
I mean, I knew there was going to be some kind of discipline, but I didn't know it was going to be that.
Well, he can't do it because he'll get an extended sentence.
Right. But still, for him to hug him and everything, that long embrace.
It was almost like that he was sending him off to get killed.
Yeah. And then he came back with the attitude, don't you ever touch my wife.
Oh, my gosh.
And the only thing I was thinking is, are you going to be saying that when Kane comes back to tell you that Ramirez is sleeping with your wife?
Yeah.
I think he knows.
I feel like he knows because
I think that's a power move.
Because what's the name said? He was like, "Look, we all working for him."
Yeah.
You know, so he has to know something.
I think he was.
I don't think that.
I think he told Monet to get in good with him so they have police coverage. You know.
I don't think so. He's paying all of them off.
But you got to keep him close. You got to let him think that he's closer than he is. You got to give him that illusion. She told Diana that.
My thing, I would think.
Yeah, but no.
I would think Kane would have snitched or would have told already.
I don't think he knows 100%. I feel like he might know.
He have an idea.
He has an
Good point.
idea.
Yeah.
Because he pulled up and saw him leaving the house. Like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah.
Good point.
But once he figures it out, he's going to snitch to his dad because he's going to think that's going to move him up in the rank. Maybe put him in a situation to make the calls.
Maybe, but I mean, after getting that beat down, he made it clear like they trying to push me out. I think Kane knows that.
Well, that's the thing. Monet ain't trying to push him out.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah,
right now, he's bitter because of Tariq.
Yes.
That's family, man.
Yeah, man. So he feels like he's being, like you said, moved to the side.
Yeah. And I feel like we all had like family members where we're like, yo, we trying to do good for you, but in their mind, they can't see it,
And then that's one thing I know a son or even a daughter hates is when you keep talking about somebody else that's not related to your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't lying.
So, he gets his ass beat. And that was pretty much the episode. Braden shows back up. You can see it looked like he just came from Six Flags, how excited he is.
Oh, he was happy.
He kicks Riley out, has a little conversation with Tariq. They kind of dap up, and they kind of go about their business.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. I mean, we did see Riley try to go in his book bag, and she took a picture of a text message he had sent to Monet. I'm not sure if that's going to pop back up, but if we know Courtney Kemp, it will.
Yes.
That's not going to go for nothing. But yeah, I thought it was a really good episode.
Yeah, and Riley mentioned that she might have roofied.
Yeah, she told him what you kind of put together. He used that to put his ghost lie together in the next episode.
Yeah.
So this next episode starts off with the finalists for the class actually getting announced. And Tariq wasn't one of them.
No, it didn't start off with that. It started off with Kane.
Oh, well,
robbing the church.
Yeah, Kane robbing the church.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the dude with the damn bedazzled spiked helmet on.
It looked like they were on a music video.
Yeah. I do like the conversation that was had behind the scenes too, because it's kind of like, you wonder if deacons and pastors are having conversations like that to raise more money in the church.
I told you to preach about that.
Oh.
Like that's just
And then he starts talking about this, what your paradise will be in heaven. It's just like, that's what they told the slave masters used to tell the slaves, like, y'all do all this work for us so we can have heaven down here. Your heaven's in the afterlife. I thought that was interesting that they decided to use that there. Yeah. But obviously, somebody messes up the whole thing, gets shot. Then we, I guess, switch to the classroom. We see Tariq's not one of the finalists, and
the look on his face.
Yeah, he looked kind of upset. Jabari looked like he was happy at this point. He was super happy. And then, when he tried to go help Carrie, I love the way she played him. I love the way she looked at him like he was a fool for coming in there thinking that it was going to work out the way he wanted it to work out.
Absolutely.
And I just like the way Carrie, you got to look at her face and you can read what she's thinking before she even says anything. Like, she just makes those face expressions, at least for me.
The only reason Carrie is like this right now is because she messing around with Zeke. You tell me, if she wasn't messing around with Zeke, would she still be acting like this?
We don't know.
No,
for sure.
no. Tell me, will she still be acting like this if Zeke wasn't around?
We don't know for sure.
She'll be falling to his pants.
Yeah,
because she ain't gonna have nobody else.
She got the fix.
The only reason she's acting like this right now is because she has.
No, because she'd be screwing Tariq, like we suggested at the beginning. Remember?
Well, right now she's screwing Zeke.
Yeah,
and that's all she's thinking about, and she don't want nothing to do with Jabari.
Yeah, she want a baller.
Yeah, she want a baller. Okay,
shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Yes.
So that's the only reason why she's acting like this now. But I do agree with you. It was satisfying to see Jabari get shut down like that. It was.
Absolutely.
It's a good feeling to see him be mad and look.
I don't like his reactions though. He be acting too hard. Look, shout out to the actor. I forgot your name. Justin McManus. Yeah. Sometimes he be just.
He looked like he wanted to
like he got a tantrum or something like that.
He wanted to whoop a student's ass.
For real.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because him and Carrie have this like intoxicating relationship, and you can see it because it seems like when they're talking, Carrie does this thing, the actress, for what it's worth. I know people, aren't a huge fan of her right now, but I feel like she's doing a good job of acting as if sex is truly a drug for her, and it makes her choices and decisions really hard.
Well, she's playing off of Jabari too. She know what makes him tick. And she knows what signals not to give him.
But it's not just that. Like, look at the way she consoled Tariq. It's almost like.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Like she put her hand on him and she spoke to him, and it's really kind voice. She always is giving like optimism to her students that she's speaking to.
But Jabari don't like that. He wants to get consoled.
Jabari is doing the same.
He
thing
wants
too.
to get that same talk.
Yeah, he wants the thing in his pants to be consoled. Okay. But okay, so enough about I guess that situation. But we see Jabari set her up. He goes over there. Man, he looked like he had just like a pig that just rolled in some shit when she opened that door and he saw her in her shower gown. He's just like, oh, I'm about to get some for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was at the spot and I was thinking about us. So they asked me about you, so I brought you your food.
I didn't like that whole scene, bro. I was just like, you were really that geek, bro?
Yeah,
like,
yo, bro, because he just knew. He was like, yo, I'm about to get some right now.
Yeah.
She ready. Look at her. She ready. She wearing nothing under that. I know. And then when she heard the shower, heard the shower. Like the transformation in his face was priceless. You saw the joy leave his face.
But tell me this. You telling me condoms in a basketball game is enough to say it's Tariq?
That's enough.
No. So
in the folder.
So I'm assuming what it was is that folder. I don't know how, because I don't know if we saw that. But did Tariq have that folder when he was in class, and then he dropped it to Zeke?
I don't remember.
I think
think that's what happened, because what's going to end up happening is I could see Jabari getting jealous, and he's going to get Zeke thrown out because he's going to say Tariq's been doing all Zeke's work because he's so jealous of Mildred.
Yeah.
And Milgram, Carrie. Yes. And this is gonna put Monet on his ass, which I'm pretty sure that's a problem that he don't know he don't want yet.
I don't know. Zeke want to meet Monet though. That ain't gonna work.
No. He wants Carrie to meet Monet.
Yeah.
But once Jabari finds out, he's gonna try to get this thrown out, not knowing who he's fucking with.
This is a mess.
It's
okay.
A mess, man.
This is a soap opera, Days of Our Lives mess that I don't want in Power.
Power. What are you talking about?
I don't want this in Power, man. This is the only thing holding back. Unless by the end of the season, this is going to come into a wow moment. I'm sorry. This whole thing is just whack.
It's drawn out. The whole time I'm thinking, like, whose man is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, whose man is this?
Like, for real.
Yeah, like, he got to go.
You never met nobody like Jabari?
No.
I know.
There's people. No, I'm saying I met people like Jabari, but does it fit for this show?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I get it. What's her name? Talked about the power of relationships and everything. We're seeing that element of power. I get it.
This is gonna affect the class. No.
Who cares?
It's needed to draw.
Get some new teachers.
Yeah, get some new teachers, man.
Throw them out by the end of the season. I don't want them here.
You got to remember, Tariq's whole thing about the school is he only can stay there as long as Zeke is performing well.
I hope these characters come into the fold. I really do. I hope you spin this way where it slaps me in the face.
Like I said,
but right now, it's
Tariq
not.
is only there because as long as he helps Zeke pass, he can stay in the class. So what happens when Zeke gets kicked out of the school?
Oh yeah, Jabari done.
No, not Jabari. Tariq is done.
Tariq's still working though. He working hard.
But they still remember they were going to kick him out of the school. You don't remember the meeting he had with the dean, and Simon Stern came there and basically told him, like, look, he'll help your star basketball player. As long as he does that, he can stay? Yes. Because I don't think he had tuition. He can't access that money until after he finishes school.
Yeah.
I think it'll work out. Look, man, y'all keep doubting Courtney. I don't doubt Courtney.
I'm not doubting Courtney. I'm doubting characters. And right now, the characters are boring. Who wrote those characters? Courtney.
Exactly.
But these characters right now are not central to the show. I love Power. Okay, they in a way.
I believe in Courtney.
I didn't say you keep on thinking we're not believing in Courtney.
You don't.
These characters are boring.
Jabari weird, man.
Jabari weird. Carrie, I get it. She's getting the pass. She's developing a little bit, but Jabari needs to get out of there.
He's one of those cock blocking hater ass dudes. And like I know him, Team Rocket. I know a bunch of them. I know a bunch of those Jabari type dudes. Those archetypes.
Yeah, you gotta flush them.
Let's get to your man Sax, man.
So Riley has a conversation. She pops up on the room with Tariq. Tariq kind of spazzes out on her. He's kind of tired of her at this point. What are you doing here?
Oh, you talking about when he came in?
Yeah, he came in. She's in there.
Yeah, in the bed.
Because you got to remember, last episode when he came in, she was looking at stuff on his desk.
I love Tariq energy though, because he gave that energy like, yo, I told you not to bring this bitch back in here, bro. Get her out of here. Like, I love the energy that they brought because I think everybody's feeling that. Get out the way. You in the way.
Riley's a pain in the ass. Yeah. But Tariq follows her. He runs into her. He follows her to court and sees that your boy saxophone.
Well, we forgot though that reason he followed her because he talked to Trace.
Yeah, right. He was supposed to be meeting him.
Yeah, and Trace told him about I don't know what weird thing you three got going on, but I saw you in the room.
And then he put it all together. And then he came up with a ghost style lie to split them apart.
Hold on, how Tariq came at Trace though. You want me to get Kane on you, nigga? Like,
big black man.
Yeah, get that big black man. I was rolling.
I was like, yeah, don't call that.
Tariq is funny, yo.
Tariq is playing chess. He's got all of these pieces, and Tariq is straight up playing
funny,
chess.
Bro. That was good, but yeah.
He sees her in court. Mm-hmm. He also had told Brayden a whole lie about how she tried to fuck him twice.
That was late after this though.
Yeah,
that was after the court.
I was upset just because I was like, you're acting like your dad, bro. Your dad just won't tell somebody the truth. He'll tell him whatever the fuck he wants to tell him.
That could have been the moment that he told him about, I got this case going on right now. I might get tested. That's what when he confronted Brayden, that's what I thought he was gonna go at him with. But when he went at him with that angle,
all he had to do was take a picture of her in court.
Is he still not trusting Brayden all the way?
Actually, you can't pull your phone out in court. My bad.
Or is he protecting Brayden? Does he not want him to be in too much on the case? Maybe that's what it is.
It gave me a Tommy Ghost.
He doesn't want anybody to know about the case.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me that Tommy Ghost type of vibe. Mm-hmm. Because, Ghost been lying to Tommy. They were full grown men. He was still lying to him the same way. So I guess
remember the way he got him to kill his dad. He lied on him about that. Well, it was a white lie, I guess you can say. Yeah. There is some things that are true, but he didn't really tell you the truth for you to do it. Right. He told you what he thought would actually make you do it. And Tariq did the same thing.
Set him up.
Yeah, set him up to break up with her later on in the show, which was just like cool. So, also, it's sex week, right?
Yes.
So they get a task. They have to figure out the other person's card. Tariq and Lauren link up. They're in the room. She climbs on top of him. And here comes the hating ass boyfriend.
Oh my God.
From Washington, D.C.
With the long
Bro, when he came out.
Yeah, I want you to see yourself.
I was just like, what?
Like, I want you to, what?
What?
I've never heard nobody say that before. Is this only preppy motherfuckers that do stuff like that?
You don't do that. And he's wearing a turtleneck, man.
He's disrespected the culture.
Disrespected the turtleneck, man.
Which would have made me even madder is if they didn't see him taking the pictures.
But just the way he came up in there.
No, the way Tariq responded.
Tariq,
like, what
the whole
fuck,
vibe,
nigga? Ain't you supposed to be at school in D.C.?
Yeah.
Right. Hilarious.
I was like, damn straight.
Oh my God, yo. Tariq is owning his role.
It's like
now,
a real
man
wouldn't call me a nigger.
Oh yeah, he said, "Quiet, this is a conversation between two men." She was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like,
I was just like, damn. And then when Tariq left out, whatever, nigga.
whatever.
he
Nigga.
just said-
See you later, nigga.
Yeah, see you later, nigga. Yeah, just like Tariq's energy with that whole situation.
That's all Jamie, bro. That's
Man,
all
that
James
was
St.
fire.
Patrick.
Nah, Jamie would have killed him.
No, he checked him just like that. And
Jamie
then
would've killed him and
then
had
we
his
would put on
body
his
dumped on.
gloves and then fouled him.
Yeah, they would put them gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking like a fiend following him. Like the way he was
I
hauling
can't wait till
ass,
we get that
jogging
scene.
behind
We gonna get that
Tasha.
scene with
Not
Tariq
Tasha,
sometime.
but what the hell is I want to say
Angela?
yeah,
Yeah.
Valdez. So man, from there, you know, Lauren breaks up with her man.
About time.
You know what I'm saying? And we also see Diana, you know, she found Kane earlier in the episode. He said he was going to be at the drop. He gets picked up. He was identified. So Diana pulled a smooth move by calling Tariq in,
Yes.
which I thought was smart.
Very
Diana
smart move.
is becoming a really good orchestrator.
Absolutely.
She's learning from the best.
She's a well-rounded one.
And is it just me, or can y'all see that the young lady that's playing Diana with Latoya Tenedo and Woody McClain, Kane and Diana, their chemistry is really good together. They come off like siblings.
It is.
He softens
amazing.
when she's around.
Yeah, I feel like
It
that
is
with all of them. They have a good like family dynamic, you know. Even with her and Drew, you know, she knows how to, you know, his methods. But with that scene with Kane, that was the first time I think we've seen him really humanized to an extent, because he was just like, oh, she really said that, and you know, it was just kind of a vulnerability that I didn't see out of Kane. I didn't expect out of him either.
It's weird. It's like she's kind of like the mother in some dynamics, you know, because you know, Monet, she has to play like the father.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I
and
feel you on that.
She's kind of speaking to them as if she was like, that was my mom type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I feel like it gets through to those guys really well. And she's not as emotional as those guys.
But will this backfire though? Especially
what?
with her and Tariq. Her getting closer to Tariq. Can
Tariq
you find that out?
Tariq is in a struggling situation. He wants to get close to Lauren. He wants to get close to Diana. Now, me personally, I think if he's gonna get close to any of them, he should just stick with Diana. But
Bump
you know,
that.
that's just me.
Diana will be the more I think she would
She
understand
feels like she's
his
down.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Lauren will be like,
She'll be
What?
like Angela, and she might. I feel like at some point she might turn him in.
I don't know.
Or
I
she
wouldn't
might try to
say
talk
that
him
about
out of
Lauren.
it.
Yeah.
She'll try to talk him out
Yeah.
of it. You're too good for this. You're too
Yeah.
educated for this.
Right.
You're better than this.
And she's not built for that life.
I don't feel like she is,
Yeah.
because I feel like Lauren being involved is going to result in her being killed. Because Diana, there's a lot of weight that comes with trying to kill somebody like Diana.
Can I just say something though about this whole scene? Do you feel like it was really out of place for this guy to come at Monet with a box cutter?
That was
Well,
a little goofy.
well,
That
at
was a
least
little
when he
goofy.
walked in, the boxes was closed, right? So obviously he had a box cutter to open the boxes.
No, robbery 101. Keep a knife or something.
A knife,
Not
you
a box
know,
cutter.
You come up,
you know?
well, you about to show me.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
got to remember, he showed up thinking Kane was there, so he wasn't about to do nothing. So he definitely wasn't coming with no gun.
Yeah, but Kane will come later. Like, I don't see the point, you know? Kane would
know
have got you
that.
afterwards.
He didn't know Kane was going to be coming later.
Or at least, like, after, you know, in the streets, like, later on. Maybe,
yeah, I mean,
you know?
but
Well, he
just-
dead now.
Yeah, he gone.
Oh, he gone. He's super gone.
So Tariq and Diana are downstairs kissing, you know, and you hear noise upstairs. Tariq comes up there. I thought Tariq was going to shoot him.
That's what I thought was about to happen. Like Tariq was gonna come
prove
through
to
and
Monet.
prove today, but he was just like, "Hey, what's going on? Huh? Bam!" And I'm just like, "Okay."
Well, he saw Monet had them hands. She was good, you know?
I just want to point out, man, like I said, Mary J is killing the show.
Amazing.
She is very imposing and coming off very intimidating.
The whole
Yeah.
conversation that she
She
had
didn't
when
shout him
Kane
once. She
showed
shot him
up,
twice.
the conversation
Yeah.
she had with Drew earlier, the conversation she had with Diana earlier. And every time Monet talks, I feel like I'm on the edge of my seat and feeling like she's almost got a quotable coming, like Crondon on Black Lightning.
Can I just say one thing though? I
You
love.
already said one thing.
I
earlier,
love what
so-
Michael Rainey's doing with Tariq. And I feel like, you know, he's evolving as a character. But one thing I need him to work on is his shock face.
He can't do that. I think he's tried.
Because when she shot him, he was just, oh. And then the scene where they're staging the murder, he was just like, And it's just,
bro, you would do that if blood splattered on your face too.
No, I'm just saying his shock face. He's seen enough bloodshed by now.
It's different when it's on your face.
I know, but I'm just saying the shock face a little bit work on. That's it.
That was a ghost face though, for some reason.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So after that, he helps Drew out. We see Rodriguez come and get Kane out of jail.
That was another side of Drew I didn't expect either. He was so calm with just setting up the murder. Like, you can tell he's done that plenty of times.
Oh, yeah, but
remember, but normally he's with Kane when they do that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right.
Because there was a couple, remember there was the episode where she had them dump off of bodies.
Yeah. That was like the first episode, I think. Or
it's like the second or third.
When that was the episode they were riding in the rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Picking up all the money. Somebody came up short. Yeah, so I like that energy. So then, we see Tariq. It shows back up to the dorm, and Lauren is sitting there. I gotta say, those slippers was ugly. Those slippers was ugly.
There were some bad slippers. I was thinking the same thing.
Those slippers was ugly. Like, there was a lot of bad slippers. Yeah. I don't know why I was looking at feet, but I saw bad slippers.
I saw the heel. I was like,
it just didn't match with that expensive ass gown that she had.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
It looked like it was 100% silk.
Yeah.
And then she had on these funky slippers, and it's just like, nah.
No, you should have been barefoot.
I'm just saying, that college, they had everybody walking around wearing anything. I mean, I know it was that sex week party they were talking about, but damn, okay.
Yeah, where was the faculty?
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
How hard? They said it was so hard to shut this party down. How?
Yeah.
But okay.
I mean, Virginia used to have Greek Fest. It was something similar. I mean, it wasn't at college, though. I mean, Yeah. But, I mean, either way, so she comes in. She's trying to get it in. Tariq wanted to, but I knew he was being just like Ghost. He said some fucked up shit to push her away just so she would leave.
Yeah. Trademark Ghost
for the
move.
Moment. Yeah, trademark Ghost move.
He pulled out real quick, with the whole paper thing.
He had a good reason.
The answer. He thinking quick. Proud of him.
Smooth.
Yeah.
I'd rather her not find out about this blood. There's a lot to explain. So, yeah.
Yes.
Sounded good. If I'm not tripping, in the background, it sounded like he threw that shirt with the blood on it on the damn floor. You heard it flop. It's just like, bruh, your mom taught you better. You're supposed to go to that furnace and burn it.
What you probably did after the end of the scene.
Possibly, yeah. You're probably right. But, yeah, so after that, man, what else? So, Ramirez.
The court proceedings.
Ramirez, so we definitely had the court proceedings. Mm-hmm. They got Paz to come and testify. Mm-hmm. McClane is being held by the balls by the Democratic Party. Stephen Ott, I think his name is.
Something like that.
And he has to actually do his job. I love McClane's response in the courtroom, but I love McClane's response walking up in his office a couple minutes later on the episode where you just saw Sax jump up and hide behind his chair.
He literally jumped. Yeah, that was good. It was cool seeing Paz again, too. I love how Courtney is, bridging the two shows as she should. And, keeping...
She's making her own MCU.
Yeah, keeping everything intact, lined up. And I really love the interaction between her and Tasha when she went to the prison to talk to her.
Yeah.
Because it was some real stuff. They both had people they lost, their lives torn, messed up and everything. But I just like how everything aligned. Sax was smart what he did, but McClane was even smarter with how he flipped it and everything like that. So that was a very well done scene.
Yeah, what I liked about it was, like, when we heard a pause, we know the story, but the way Sax spun the story was like, dang, that felt so believable.
Yeah, like, damn, if I didn't know any better, I might believe that too if I was her.
You know, and she was in that position. We forget that we saw the whole thing, but for her, she only got little bits here and there, and I was like, oh, that was
everything
beautiful.
She heard was secondhand, and she just knew Jamie did it.
Yeah, and she was like, where did you get this information from? Tasha. Like, Tasha could have been the whole time. So that was great writing, but I was happy to see Sax kind of go into his role because he's been looking like a fool this whole time. Now he gets to flex and be like, look, I do this.
Yeah.
I just been holding back. So that was really dope. And, like, between Sax and McClane, I just love their dynamic. The back and forth between those two.
I didn't expect that dynamic. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's really paying off. I'm loving how Method Man is playing off of his character and everything like that. So it's actually an interesting dynamic. I know in the beginning of the season, I was just like, man, I don't need Sax and everything. But the Sax and McClane dynamic is working out.
Love it.
Yeah, so after that was over with, I know Tariq did have a brief conversation with his mom, but I don't feel like it was. Was it anything else?
Yeah.
That happened? So
We got
Tariq,
Ramirez and Kane.
yeah. So Kane and Ramirez roll up in the house. I love Monet's energy.
Well, before that, they had a talk.
Yeah.
Out after he put him out the precinct, and he put him
She's
on
trying
game.
to get rid of us.
He was trying to get rid of us and everything like that. And I thought that was a very interesting moment because now the lines are being shown.
Right.
And I feel like it's setting up a potential. Well, I mean, it's gonna be a clash between Tariq and Kane, but I'm just trying to say how heavy it will be. And I don't know. It ain't gonna come out with no bloodshed.
Somebody has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody has to go. I don't see it. I don't see them like dapping up and being cool.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Kane is really plotting, and even for him to go work with those the other crew, it's just pretty much him trying to like set his own, get his own thing going on. So.
And I think Monet is worried about that too, because when she called the father, and she was just like, "Don't do that again. You don't know what you're doing." I think she sees the potential of him drifting away.
Yep.
Yeah, like this time he really didn't come back home, so this isn't gonna work. The way you're going about it isn't gonna work anymore. So.
Yeah.
And now he planted the seed in Ramirez's head.
Mm-hmm.
Because this whole time he's still trying to get closer to Monet. She's not letting him. And Kane pretty much spelled it out.
And when Monet dropped Tariq's name, he just looked at him like, "Told you, nigga." Like, and
I just love it. Like when you watch Mary acting, there's just these subtle things that she does with her face that just make you see how she feels. Like she was disgusted.
She's definitely known somebody that was like this in her lifetime.
You can leave.
What?
She's definitely feeding off of experience.
You've heard her music.
Yeah, man. Mary's all about love.
Yeah, come on, now.
Yeah. So, but she is killing this role.
Yeah.
And I love that whole, vibe right there. I feel like that was it, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Fire episode.
Yeah, so as far as it goes, man, the Good versus Evil and Sex Worker episodes were actually really good. I enjoyed them.
Yeah, I think it's on a trajectory to be like really, really great by episode 10.
3 more left.
Yes.
For the whole show. They also have a new show coming out on Power, done by it said producers of Dear White People and Living Single.
Yeah, I saw that preview. Looks okay.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Stars the girl from Marlon show. She's good. She tried to talk to Drake at a party and he didn't know her, so he ignored her. I was just like, that's fucked up. But anyway, yeah, there's some stuff coming from Starz. They trying to keep people. If y'all don't know, Starz is owned by Disney. But yeah, they're doing their thing, and can't wait to see the way this ends. I know they're already they start filming the Tommy joint in January.
So is Tommy the next book?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe it's
they had to switch it
right?
around. Well, the next book 3 was supposed to be Kanan. So,
but if it's Kanan, then it's still gonna have to be about Tariq.
Well, I thought, I don't know, because I remember how the trailer went. It was book 2 Ghost, book 3 Kanan, then book 4 was the something else, and then book 5 was
what's his name, Lorenz Tate character, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what Kanan's gonna be. I mean, is that gonna be the back in the day one?
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how this Tariq's stuff is gonna continue. It's not that I mind going back in time, but I'm actually really invested in the Tariq's side of the story right now. A lot of people thought it was gonna be horrible, but I figured it would be okay. I've been wanting Ghost to die for a couple seasons now, so I finally got my wish, and the show is still really entertaining. So.
That's a good point. I wonder how many people are still rocking with Ghost, Book 2 Ghost. Because a lot of people didn't like that Jamie wasn't going to be in here.
Yeah, but now I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I heard a few bad freestyles, and I was like, you know what? I think this Tariq guy's
really Ghost. Shout out to Omari Hardwick.
Yeah, shout out, man.
Did you see that trailer I sent you?
Yeah.
You see the trailer I sent? I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's written and directed by Nate Robinson.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It actually stars Omari Hardwick. It looks like the movie is about a guy whose son is killed by a police officer.
American Skin.
Yeah,
American Skin. Watch the trailer. His son is killed by a police officer. So him and a couple friends take up the police department.
Yeah.
And
It's a very interesting premise.
Hey, if it's $30 on demand, I'm getting it just because I want to support Nate Parker. Just I was like about 2 weeks ago, I was on IMDb like, yo, what the hell is Nate Parker doing? Because it really feels like Hollywood turned their back on him.
They did
the Birth of a Nation. So he had to produce it and write it himself.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nate. Directed it himself too, and I feel like he's gonna be tapping into a lot of people's real anger from this.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
Anything else, man?
Oh no.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.